Today I was winning by 6 points, and I knew that I only had to place 4th to win the regatta, and I won the last race. So I don't really have to sail this last race, but it's always good to be a good sport. Yeah, I'm definitely excited. Long regatta, pretty big. Going to youth champs next week, so definitely a good confidence booster. Great place to sail, San Francisco. Definitely come back. First time here. So nice regatta, great course, great race committee.
So basically we were just trying to be aware of the 4th place boat that was behind us and make sure that we knew where they were and they didn't get away from us, while trying to make some gains on the 2nd place boat and get some point spread in between there. And we succeeded in that, and that's how we gained, and we moved up to 2nd place today, so that's pretty sweet. The 2nd place boat, Scotty Sings, was right behind us, and they got flagged, and so they had to spin, and that gave us a little bit of a chance to make some gains there. Second race was we just got a good start and just went for it.
Basically, we kind of kept our heads out of the boat looking for the 2nd place boat and 1st place boat, but we mainly just try to sail fast and get the best result possible.
We just knew we had to get off the line and kind of sail our own race because we had a good lead going into the day. So we wanted to watch the boat that was behind us, but really just get going and do our own thing.
I'd like to thank the St. Francis Yacht Club, the San Francisco Yacht Club, and Tiburon Yacht Club for hosting us. I'd like to thank U.S. Sailing and all the U.S. Sailing officials and judges here for putting on such a great regatta. I'd like to thank the race committee by getting off a bunch of really excellent races. We'd both like to thank our parents for supporting us and making all this possible for us.
We had to get 3 points to beat Madigan, and so the first race we just tried to stick as close to him as possible and beat him, and then we pulled out a 1st. He had no CS, that's right.
So we ended up being 3 points ahead going into the last race, but because of how many firsts he got on the first day, we knew we couldn't tie.
So going into the last race, we had to at least be 1 boat away from Madigan at the finish, and that's what it ended up being. So we finished 1 point ahead of him in the overall standings.
I know it's pretty corny, but through the 3-day event, we actually really about teamwork, and each person did their own job. We were really rough around the edges when we first came together as a team, because we're all experienced sailors and have our own opinion of where to go on the race course. But Sammy Shea and Jack's little brother Sam over here really came through for both of us, and we're very, very happy with how they performed out here.
I learned that it really doesn't, it matters about your score, but you don't have to get first, you don't have to get all firsts to win the regatta. Like us, we only got 3 firsts in the regatta, and we turned out ahead.
The learning curve was incredibly steep, and with the exception of the top 2 competitors, with Addison Hackstaff and Clay Broussard, both excelled right from the get-go. But we had a lot of sailors throughout the week who really started to understand the boat and who started the week off in the mid-teens and ended the event with 2s and 3s and 4s.
I thought sailing the Bight was a lot of fun. It was really cool to test out a new type of boat that is generally new to the whole world, and I mean there's a lot of stuff on it that's different.
My favorite part about sailing in the Bay was the big breeze, how we got to experience a whole nother level of competition here. Everyone here is really competitive and really aggressive, and it's a good place to learn a whole new element in sailing.
I had a great time at this regatta. I can't wait for next year. Hopefully I'll make it in the Venus next year.
Definitely, I would love to come back to another U.S. sailing event. It was a great experience, and it's a really good competition here, and U.S. sailing events are really well run and organized, and I definitely want to come back to something like this again.